Have you ever met those individuals who you would say, wow, that's a drama king or queen, or they wear their emotions on their sleeve, or they're highly emotional people? So today we're going to talk about what if some of those are your employees and it's causing some type of detriment in the workplace. Hi, my name is Jeanette Bergeau. I'm a chartered mediator with Korero Solutions, and our channel is dedicated to assisting you become the leader you aspire to be. So let's take a look at what do you do with these employees? You can't tell them to stop being emotional, but I think that by having a conversation with them, letting them know that it's okay to have emotions. It's okay to be an emotional being. What you would like to work with them to do is, how do they respond? How do they show the emotions? When is it appropriate? Are there tools to minimize or to take down the detrimental part of the emotional aspects? So what do we mean by that? So in some meetings, you're going to run into, if you've got somebody highly emotional, that they all of a sudden throw things and there's drama, so everybody shuts down. Or somebody else may start to cry. Somebody might start to become overly aggressive or assertive. And it's their emotions coming out that's creating this. So how do you coach and mentor these individuals? So first thing I'd like to say is, when you're talking with them, let them know it's okay. Everybody has emotions. They just come out differently in different people. But if they want to respond differently or react differently, there's always a way to do that. So if we take a look at, okay, if there's a crier, that when things start to get emotional, the tears start to flow. So what can you do? Let them know it's okay. If you have these tears that flow, here's a box of Kleenexes we're going to leave in the meeting room. When you start to get this, take a couple deep breaths. Take a couple sips of water. Look up at the ceiling. See what other actions happen to slow down or minimize the amount of tears that flow. They can take a break, go for a quick walk, take a couple deep breaths, see what works uniquely for these individuals. The same thing goes if somebody starts to escalate, and whether it's a physical throwing things or tapping things, or whether it's an escalation in the volume or tone of the voice. What are some things that they could do that's going to lower that? So drinking water and taking breaths are the two most common aspects to help de-escalate any emotional state that people are in. But as a leader, if you start to see that the staff are all starting to escalate, or there's certain individuals, just call for a break. Just say, let's take 5-minute refreshment. Everybody go grab something to drink. Do their washroom breaks if required. And let's meet back here in a couple minutes. It's better to stop the escalation than to just think, oh, here everybody goes again and I'm gonna, this is just the way the team is. Because what happens is, it's not just impacting the people that you see their emotions come out on. It impacts everybody else in the room, because they start to shut down. They're going to be like, well, I don't want to be attacked like she just was. Well, I don't want to start crying. Well, I don't want this guy hollering at me. Well, I don't want them throwing their pen in my direction. So don't think that it just impacts the people that you see the emotions come out on. It's going to impact everybody in the room. You can talk to people. and say, I know we've got some emotional beings in this meeting and on our team. It's okay, but as a team, we're here to help support them to respond better in a way that's more conducive to moving ahead, to building the understanding as to what is going on for them, what set them off, and then also for those individuals that do start to escalate, a little self-reflective piece as to what is it that triggered that emotion to take that little bit of a bump up or jump up. It's something that you have to do for yourself. So again, self-reflective piece, self-acknowledgement, knowing that sometimes the release of a higher level of emotion is detrimental to team meetings, to co-workers, because they just don't understand it. So if you know you're going into a meeting and something's really highly charged, let them know at the start. Please give me your patience, because I know that this is something I'm quite passionate about. I might start crying. Just give me a minute to take a couple breaths, couple sips of water, and I'll be okay. I'd really like to get through this process with my team. So remember, do something today that's going to change it tomorrow. Until next time.